we're looking at a lot of 19th century chapbooks. Most of these are juvenile chapbooks. This one here, 1833, has some splendid woodcuts in it. This is a New England primer, 1843. Interesting, we've got an 1849 Auburn inscription on the back. As you see, it begins at the front title page. And here we have, goes to show you really this example, for instance, here shows the extent to which these chapbooks at this time and era would have been read literally to the point of disintegration. That's interesting. The burning of Mr. John Rogers, which is a standard in the New England primer. We see some torn pages here, some staining, and so on. The book has clearly been much consulted, falling apart, but yet it appears to be largely complete. Here we have The Cries of London. This is a little section out of a chapbook, it appears, probably saved by somebody because of the woodcuts of vendors selling walnuts and pudding, hot pudding, and buy a rabbit, and flag swords and windmills. Yeah. Then we've got this, which is interesting. Some early owner has made their own little book cover for it here. And what they've done is actually, it appears that this could be removed from here. This has got an early repair to the spine by the owner. There's an 1859 inscription there. And here we see woodcuts throughout. Okay. And then we've got this one, which has an 1845 owner's inscription, January 19th. That's interesting. And this is the child's book of poetry. We've got an ABC at the beginning, ornate border there, woodcut, and a little woodcut of a sailing ship. That's a nice full-page woodcut right there. Huh, interesting. And let me see. Oh, there's another one. Little children. Okay. Oh, John Hancock. Okay. Then we've got this improved New England primer, 1886. And this appears to be complete with its wrappers, like so, with some woodcuts in there. Eastman in Concord, New Hampshire. Could well be a connection to the Eastman guidebooks to the White Mountains. And then we've got this New Haven toy book here by Babcock, well-known, early owner's name there, well-known publisher of chapbooks during this time. Interesting, someone has written there, a little annotation, a playground scene, nice full-page woodcuts here, gathering apples. Oh yes, kite flying. That's a common pictorial theme in chapbooks of this era, is flying of kites. And look at that, that's interesting, playground activity of children. Okay. Then we've got this one, The Gift of Friendship, also by Babcock, with their distinctive pictorial wrappers. Again, a profusion of these half-page woodcuts. Look at that, elephants on that one, pony and his rider, cats feeding a pig, the dog, innocent sports, hoop, jumping rope, yeah, flying a kite. There we go, schoolboy, reading. And here's the heedless girl, gathering apples, common theme. Then we've got this nursery, a collection of nursery rhymes. And this is, as you can see, again, a Babcock. And it shows, 1843, shows clear signs of damp staining and age. But this is typical of chapbooks of this era. The fact they survive at all is often the key point. A lot of them are just literally, the attrition rate for paper juvenile books of this era must be something above 75%. It could well be 80 or 90%. So virtually all surviving examples have some inherent scarcity factor. And the final item is this, with This is a British imprint with a woodcut there. Someone has made their own wrappers for it. And so this lot of 10 chapbooks is currently now available online from me, Brian DeMambro.